Welcome back to WTF. It's the show that aims to take a deep dive into some of the acts performing across festival season 2020, if it's going to go ahead. In today's episode, we're looking at Beabadoobee. She is an amazing guitarist, singer, songwriter. I don't know how I should describe her. Superstar is what I would use. This is the first artist that we're actively covering that's playing both Glastonbury and Reading and Leeds. We've got other artists that have been announced to do so, but some of those videos have already been made. If you've never heard of her before, hopefully this video will help answer the question, who the f*** is Beabadoobee? Beatrice Christie Lawce, also known as Beabadoobee. She was born in Iloilo City in the Philippines, but grew up in Camden. That's cool. Genre-wise, she's described as indie rock, space rock, alternative rock, indie pop, folk pop, and bedroom pop. That's a lot of a blend of different genres, isn't it? I'm throwing elements of like new wave and 90s grunge. I think there's definitely an influence there for sure. She cites influences from Karen O of the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, Sonic Youth, and Dinosaur Jr. And claims to be inspired to make music because of the Juno soundtrack. It's a great soundtrack, I'll give it that. I would definitely say musically, especially with her more recent stuff that's a bit more rocked up, her music reminds me of the softer Wolf Alice numbers. I'm talking Don't Delete the Kisses and Bros. She started making music after purchasing a second-hand guitar, teaching herself how to play it using YouTube videos. I got a lot of time for that. Before releasing her first record, Coffee, and a cover of Karen O's The Moon Song.
Don't go to bed, I'll make a cup of coffee for your head.
This was in September 2017. To this date, Coffee has been watched at least 2.7 million times on YouTube. At the time it's released, caught the attention of Dirty Hit Records. They're an independent record label based in Manchester. Other artists include The 1975, Wolf Alice, Pale Waves, No Rome, and The Japanese House. Last February, a sample of Coffee was used in the track Deathbed by Pal Fu, which across multiple videos has achieved 67.5 million hits on YouTube.
Don't wanna fall asleep, I don't wanna pass away. I've been thinking of our future cause I'll never see those days.
In March 2018, she released the Lice EP, which featured the record Bobby.
Bobby always thought like this, with the thought of having this.
And in December, released the 7-track EP, Patched Up, which featured the record If You Want To. She would follow this up with two other EPs last year in 2019. The first one was the Love Worm EP, which featured a plethora of the songs she plays live, including Disappear, Apple Cider,
It's really nice to hold your hand.
Ceilings,
Ceilings were so high when you were fine.
Angel,
I'm scared of love. It's in my blood.
and You Lie All the Time.
You lie all the time.
The second EP of 2019 was entitled Space Cadet and features the records Are You Sure,
It's funny for you. My state says the same.
I Wish I Was Stephen Malkmus,
Think I kinda like it.
and the incredible She Plays Bass.
She plays bass. She plays bass.
In October 2019, she went on tour with Clairo in the US. There's an artist which I completely got wrong when I did my video last year. Don't worry, we'll be doing an updated video for her. She's playing Glastonbury. And in December went on tour with No Rome around the UK. On an Instagram post in January, she said that she was going to be putting out an album later this year. Watch this space. I feel sure we'll be doing a V2 WTF episode for her next year. And at the start of the year, she would feature on the BBC Sound of 2020 long list alongside Easy Life, Georgia, Inhaler, and some other fantastic artists. She was nominated as the Rising Star for the Brit Award, and in February won the Radar Award at the NME Awards, presented by Matt Healy of the 1975. Before performing, She Plays Bass live on the show.
I came here to present an award to a young lady who I'm very, very, very lucky to have a record label that is run by these wonderful people over here. And this young lady happens to be the most exciting thing, I think, in rock music. So, darling, this Enemy Radar Award goes to Beabadoobee.
Healy has stated his admiration for Beabadoobee and is taking her on both tours for the 1975 in the UK and Europe and America. This also includes the massive Finsbury Park date alongside Charlie XCX, Phoebe Bridgers, Clairo, Pale Waves, Cave Town and Deb Never. Her most popular record is If You Want To, currently sat on 4.1 million hits on YouTube, and this is her first time both playing Reading and Leeds and Glastonbury. It's still TBC which day she's playing at Glastonbury and which stage. However, she's taken to the Festival Public stage on the Saturday at Reading, Sunday at Leeds, playing in between 070 Shake and the Hara. I wouldn't be surprised if this gets moved up to the Radio 1 stage because I think she's going to have a big year. She just like No Rome last year, I think. This is my opinion, I could be wrong. Potential clashes there with both Two Door Cinema Club and Fontaine's DC. You know, I heard She Plays Bass when I was in Oz and I loved that kind of dreamy new wave sound. I think she's brilliant. Saw her nominated for the Sound Of and realised that I should pay more attention. Then I saw the thing at the Enemy Awards where Matt Healy was saying pay more attention. Doing the research, she's just great. She's got a wonderful sound. She's super cool. She's signed to Dirty Hit. They do all the right things with their artists. I think this is an unstoppable beast. Dirty Hit is spearheaded by both Wolf Alice and the 1975. I held them on an equal ground. They're both headliners in their own right and they've come a long way from when they started in 2013. You've got other artists like Pale Waves and the Japanese House that are doing good things. I would be really interested to see where she's at in 3 years' time because I think some of her music is just absolutely wonderful. There is no chance of me missing this. Two Door I've seen a million times before. I will be doing a WTF video for them and they're great, don't get me wrong, but I have seen them a million times before. Fontaine's are also playing Glastonbury, so there's a chance I might be seeing them anyway. I don't think I'm going to miss this. I think she's brilliant. I know that Will's a big fan of it as well, but my little brother, for anyone that needs to know. He likes her, so I think we'll probably be checking out her set. Probably one of those, actually. I think that she's brilliant. I really do. I think she's definitely going to be a big star this year, and I'm really, really, really excited to see where she goes going from here. An album, as long as she's got some of her classics on that album, or if it's a brand new project, I think it'll be great. Either or. I'm happy. If it's just like a combination of all her EPs and a couple of new records, I'm fine with that. I don't mind it when artists do that. If she wants to do a whole new body of work, I'm also okay with that. More Beabadoobee is a positive thing. What do you think? Have you seen her perform before? Have you seen her support the 1975 or Clairo or No Rome? Will you be checking out her set at this year's festivals, be that Glastonbury, Reading or Leeds? Let me know in the comment section below. I love the conversation about this stuff. This is the first episode about Glastonbury, knowingly. So WTF, obviously, Series 2 is split into Reading and Leeds and Glasto. If you are going to Glastonbury, there'll be a Glastonbury playlist where you can go see all the artists that I've already covered, including some of the videos from last year, so you can kind of get a bit of an idea about where some of those artists are at. That reminds me, actually, I need to go do some lot of YouTube admin work. That's always the fun part, isn't it? Getting the bit in the background done. But let me know your thoughts. Let's have this conversation. I'd love to know what you have to say. There's so many good names to talk about for Glastonbury. I'm so excited to talk about Haim and Khalees and Kendrick Lamar. There's so much. It's going to be so much fun. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.